to another episode of Smoky Ribs. Won't be no grills fired up this weekend, no smokers, no barbecue. Instead, I'm going to be doing a local favorite down here in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm probably about, I don't know, 5-6 miles as the crow flies to the Gulf of Mexico. And something we have a lot of is very good fresh seafood. And today I'm going to be showing you how to do boiled shrimp the way we do here in Mississippi. And our shrimp season is only a few weeks out, and the price is going to plummet once that happens, and I'm glad because I paid like $6 a pound for these shrimp. I bought 7 pounds, enough for me and the wife. We'll eat a couple days on that. We're going to have potatoes, we're going to have corn, we're going to have some Conecuh sausage, mushrooms, all that's going in the pot. Stay tuned, I'll show you just how to do it. I never do a voiceover on any of my videos, but when I fired this double jet burner up, it was so noisy that I had to. So please enjoy the video and excuse the voiceover. Alright, we're going to be adding some salt into this water here. It requires quite a bit of salt when you're doing boiled shrimp, especially when you add potatoes and corn and mushrooms, because it sucks it up so quick. And like I said, about a cup of salt. Alright, now we got some seafood boil seasoning going in. And all I ever use is this right here. This is Swamp Fire. Okay, I'm going to be putting roughly 2.5 cups. I'm not measuring. I've done this so much in the past that I have basically a feel for it. But if I had to guess, I'm going to say around 2.5 cups, maybe 3 cups. This is some really good stuff. I won't use nothing but. Oh yeah. Alright, now we're going to be putting a different crab bowl in. This is made by Zatarain's, and it's an extra spicy, and it's a flow-through bag. We're simply just going to pull the flow-through bag out of the box and drop it in the water. This has different flavors from the Swamp Fire and mixed together. They are awesome. And I'm not done yet. I'm also going to be adding some Old Bay into this. Old Bay is a very popular seafood seasoning over on the East Coast. They steam their seafood, and this is usually sprinkled on top of the seafood while steaming. But I add it to my boils. I'm going to be putting probably around half of this container into this. Oh yeah. Alright, we're going to put the lid on this, and we're going to let this come up to a good boil. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fill this strainer pot up with all the vegetables. What I have here is around 5 pounds of the new potatoes, the little red potatoes that are used in a lot of the crawfish boils around here. These really take in the flavor, they suck up the flavor, and man, they're good. Oh, they're awesome. That's really one of the best parts of it. Also, I have some corn here. As you can see, the frost on it, these were picked up out of the freezer section at the grocery store, and they do just fine. We're going to add these in here as well. Alright, Conecuh sausage. This is a really good smoked sausage. It's made right there in Alabama, and I put it in a lot of things, gumbos, these balls like this, just anything that requires sausage, you know, jambalas, really good stuff. We're going to go ahead and toss all that in there as well. Alright, I took 2 whole onions and I quartered them. This is mainly just to add more flavor to the water. It's not really meant to be eaten. I guess you could if you wanted to. They're going to pretty much cook away though. Alright, now I have 2 pods of whole garlic. Toss them in. You cannot do boiled shrimp without plenty of lemon. I've got about 6 lemons that I cut in half. Just toss them in the mix. Alright, now here's oh yeah, here's something that you gotta have. These are button mushrooms. Now you talk about something that will suck up the water. These are like little miniature sponges, and when you bite into one of these, oh man, there is definitely going to be some kind of party going on in your mouth. Can't do it without it. Gotta have it. Must have. Got 2 cartons of those going in. Alright, last but not least, I got about a half a jar of pickled jalapenos that I drained all the fluid out of, all the water. Alright, now there is one more ingredient, bay leaf. You want to add about 7 or 8 bay leaves. Just toss them in the pot. Uh-oh, look at there. Wasn't paying attention, doesn't have a boil over. Oh well, I cut the fire down, got it to a nice boil. We're putting the vegetables in. We're going to put the lid on. This is going to take roughly 20 minutes to cook. After 20 minutes, I'm going to take a spoon, reach in, grab a potato, and check for tenderness. Oh man, look at that. I smelled the whole neighborhood up. I had people coming out the door wanting to know where that was coming from. Oh yeah. Alright, 20 minutes has passed. We're getting ready to pull these out. I checked and everything's good. Alright, we're going to strain the water out. Okay, I would not recommend wearing sandals or flip-flops while doing this unless you must. Okay, we're going to let them drain out a little bit more. Let them cool down a little bit. Meanwhile, we're going to let this water keep boiling. We're going to doctor it up somewhat. We're going to add a few more lemons in there. Alright, I got 2 more lemons cut in half. Going to add that to the mix. And keep in mind that potatoes, mushrooms, corn, all of that sucked out some of the seasoning, so we're going to add a little bit more to compensate for that. About another cup of this swamp fire. And we're also going to add a little bit more of the Old Bay. A little bit more. Okay. Oh man, look at this. Does that look good or what? If you've never had the pleasure of eating any of this that's been cooked into a seafood boil, you don't know what you're missing. This is just something we do around here all the time, especially in the spring and summer months. And it's just really fine eating. Alright, I'm adding a stick of butter to this water. This is going to help in the peeling of these shrimp. Make that job a little bit easier. By the way, I always boil my shrimp with the heads on. That might turn a few people off, but down here that's the way it's done. The heads actually add flavor to the shrimp as well. These shrimp have been on ice, so you want your water really boiling hard. It don't take long for these to cook, roughly 3 to 4 minutes. A shrimp has a built-in thermometer, and what I mean by that is when they turn pink, they're done. So we're going to drop them in the water here, about 3 or 4 minutes, voila, time to eat. Okay, these shrimp have went around 3 or 4 minutes. Just like I said, they are nice and pink. They are done. Gonna let them soak in this water for another minute or two just to suck up some more of that goodness. Then we're gonna strain them out. Then we're gonna put them in the platter, and it's gonna be time to eat. If you ever get a chance to try this, please do. You just don't know what you're missing. This has some awesome flavors. I was raised on it, so you know it's no big deal to me. But for somebody that's never tried it, I'm pretty sure you would enjoy it. Give it a shot. Are those shrimp beautiful or what? Oh my goodness. Alright, it's time to get all this inside, open up a cold beer, and get to eating. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, I apologize for the voiceover, but if you would have heard what it sounded like, you would thank me right about now. Till next time, smoky ribs.